Hi children, welcome to EduCub. Today we are with the fifth lesson from grade 7 science, acid and bases. Our first subtopic is identification of acid and bases. Did you ever think why fruits have different taste? Fruits have different taste because they contain different chemical compounds. Fruits such as orange, pineapple, lemon, tamarind, and flavors such as vinegar, lime, tomatoes are sour in taste. The reason for the sour taste is containing acid. Then we can uh, learn the feature of acid. It has sour in taste. I have given you two pictures. First picture is the white color powder. It is sodium bicarbonate. Then I have given you a liquid in spoon. It is milk of magnesia. Sodium bicarbonate is used as treatment for bee sting. Milk of magnesia tablets are taken for gastritis. Lime is added to reduce the acidity of soil. Sodium bicarbonate, milk of magnesia, and lime water contain chemical compounds called bases. Bases can be used to reduce the problem occurring due to the acids. Bases have soapy nature. Then the property of base is it has a soapy nature. Water, alcohol, salt solution, kerosene do not show properties of acid or bases. They are called neutral substances. Our next subtopic, acid and bases available in school, laboratory and home. The substances we use at home as well as the chemicals we use in laboratory can be classified as acid and bases and neutral substances according to their properties. That means the chemical compounds in laboratory or substances we use in home can be categorized into three parts: acid, bases, and neutral according to their properties. Let's identify substances as acid, bases, and neutral substances. You will need these things: shoe flour, lime juice, vinegar, like that you will need. You have to make solutions. Boil the shoe flour and prepare a solution. Put equal volumes of solution which I have shown to you before. Put 2 drops of shoe flour boiled water into each test tube and shake it well. Then observe it. You can see the color range, different color change in that set of test tubes. Red, purple, pink, dark green into yellow. You will observe that acid give one color which bases give another color with shoe flour. I think you can differentiate what is the acid solution and basic solutions using that given solutions, like as lime water is acid, vinegar is acid, soap water is base, lime water is base, ash mist water is base, common salt solution is neutral, water is a neutral solution. Like then you can differentiate the acidic, basic and neutral substances. So the solution things that give different colors with acid and bases are known as indicators. What do you mean by indicators? The solutions things that give different colors with acid and bases. I have given you a picture. It's a litmus. Litmus is such an indicator that can be found in laboratory. There are two types of litmus. There are red and blue. Let's identify acid, bases and neutral substances using litmus. I have tabulated for make the lesson easy. Types of litmus: color with acids, color with bases, color with neutral substances. See the red litmus and blue litmus. Red litmus, the color is a red color or pinkish color. Red litmus, the color change with acid, there's no color change with acid. but with the bases it's turned into blue. No change in neutral substances. Let's see. Acids, blue litmus turns into red and red litmus does not change the color. Bases, red litmus turned into blue and blue litmus does not change the color. Neutral substances, both blue and red litmus do not change the color. You can prepare indicators using some materials in natural environment. This is the first one, turmeric boiled water. Second one, extraction of giri tiller. Third one, shoe flower boiled water. Extraction of nilkatarolu. Arecanut boiled water. Red cabbage boiled water. Let's identify the acidic and basic substances in the school laboratory. I have given you some acids that are used frequently in the laboratory. First one, sulfuric acid, nitric acid, hydrochloric acid. This is some strong bases that are used frequently in laboratory, sodium hydroxide and potassium hydroxide. Apart from the litmus, following indicators can be used to identify acidic, basic and neutral substances in laboratory. pH papers, it's white, yellow color paper strips, and phenolphthalein, it's a powder, white color powder. Methyl orange, it's a orange color powder. Let's see the changes of indicators with acid and bases. I have tabulated the changes with each indicator. The columns are indicator, the nature of the indicator, color with the acidic base substances, color with the basic substances. Blue litmus, we have already seen that a kind of blue colored paper strips. With acid it's turned into red, with bases no color change. Red litmus, it's a kind of red colored paper strip. With acids no color change, with basic it's turned into blue. pH papers, it's a yellow color paper, kind of yellow colored paper strips. With acids turn into red, orange or yellow. With bases, dark green, blue or violet change can be seen. Phenolphthalein, we have seen that it's a kind of white powder. This powder is dissolved in ethanol or surgical spirit. The solution is colorless. With acids, it's a colorless. With basic, it's a pink. Methyl orange, the kind of yellow powder. This powder is dissolved in water. The solution is yellow in color. With acid, it's a red. With bases, it's a yellow. Let's identify acidic, basic and neutral substances using pH papers. This is the pH paper which we can, the case of pH papers which can see in the school laboratory. Can you see numbers? There's a range. They have mentions acid, neutral and bases there. Acidic substances show in range of 1 to 6 color. When we put pH papers into the solution, it's the color change in the range between 1 to 6. That means the solution is acidic. Bases or basic substances show in range of 8 to 14 colors. That means the solution is basic. Neutral substances show the color 7th of pH paper, like water. When it shows the solution shows the color change, the 7th color change, in that means that's neutral. This is what we have to learn throughout this lesson. Let's meet with our 6th lesson from grade 7 science, animal diversity. Thank you.